The drama surrounding the fake fertilizer continues. In this video, I want us to listen to some members of parliament from the Kalenjin Rift Valley, for their sentiments are going to inform the basis of our analysis.
So we are urging the PS and the minister, the CS himself, to really investigate. We are asking DCI, we are asking all the authorities to make sure they investigate and to find out as to how the fake fertilizer got into the system. Because we are distributing at National Cereal and Produce Board, which is now a government agency. And we want to believe that anything that goes through the government agency has been verified, KEPs have done their work, and they have certified that the fertilizer that is coming to be distributed to the farmers are real fertilizer, but not fake fertilizer. The number of bags that was sold in Celia was 2,400. What are we going to do with those farmers who already have 2,400 bags? We want to urge the government, one, is to get hold of the distributor and the person who produced this fertilizer, and then two, he has to go in and he has to pay the penalties. And then three, to make sure that all our farmers who manage to purchase will be compensated. They have to be compensated and they have to be given the good fertilizer. It is a very big embarrassment because the president has taken time to subsidize this fertilizer from 7,500 to 2,500. It is not that the fertilizer is, the cost of fertilizer is not 2,500. The actual cost of fertilizer is 7,500. But the government is subsidizing the difference. That means these particular cartels are taking advantage to bring fake fertilizers into the system so that they can make money at an expense of the farmer. We want to make sure that the individuals are arrested. The big problem that you usually run into, somebody is arrested, but because he has made so much money by selling the fertilizer, he will bribe somebody and he gets out of jail. We want to make sure the president take this matter seriously. And I know he will take it very seriously because he's also a farmer. We are going back to parliament and the committee on agriculture. I want to ask the chairman to make sure that CS himself, not even the PS and the CS to appear before the committee or parliament to just give us the reason as to how the fake fertilizers got into the system. It is letting down the president, it is letting down the government, it is letting down the Kenyans and the farmers in general. So somebody has to pay the price and the buck stops with the CS.
Thus, a Kalenjin member of parliament, and is making it very clear that the buck stops with the CS. So in other words, he's trying to exonerate William Ruto from the blame. And as he does that, he wants to be seen to be sympathetic to the plight of the farmers who bought the fake fertilizers. I've seen already in some parts of Nyanza, they have rejected the fertilizers and they don't want any other thing to do with the fertilizers coming from the National Cereals and Produce Board. They rather buy from the normal shops, but not from the National Cereals and Produce Board. So it's coming out clearly that already some Kenyans are opening their eyes that the biggest problem we have in Kenya is the government. Anything the government touches ends up failing, backfiring very badly. And even these affordable houses, we are being told, when dust settles, that will be the biggest scandal in Kenya. It's a scandal that will render millions homeless. When Ruto and his team started this idea of subsidizing the fertilizer, in this forum, for those who have been keenly following me, I stated clearly that eventually, when all will have been said and done, that will end very badly. The whole fertilizer thing was destined to fail, and it's very clear it's failing. The housing thing will fail. Let's now put those remarks by the Member of Parliament into perspective. These are the leaders I consider hypocrites. They know where the truth is, but they don't want to be open and honest with Kenyans. When he says the buck stops with the CS, I'm seeing a member of parliament who is trying to defend Ruto indirectly. He knows Kenyans are very much annoyed and very angry with this government. The person heading the government is William Ruto. And this company that was given that tender to reformulate the fertilizer that came from Russia, such big tenders cannot be awarded by any CS without William Ruto's knowledge. And I'm saying that because sometimes last year, we saw quite a number of cabinet secretaries anonymously complaining that decisions in their ministries are just being made at State House and they're just being told to sign. So decisions are being made at State House. These ministers are just being told to sign. And decisions involving tenders, without mincing my words, Ruto has to know of such a decision. And even this company that was given that tender, I won't be wrong to insinuate that Ruto knew that. I won't be wrong to insinuate that way. So this is just a member of parliament who is not brave enough. He's trying to beat about the bush. Kenyans should wake up now. Any member of parliament supporting William Ruto, that's a leader who should be rejected. Be that leader an MCA, MP, governor, senator, that's a leader who should be rejected. Because it's very clear that they are more loyal to Ruto than to their electorates. And I'm saying that again based on what we saw in Parliament when the Finance Bill 2023 was being passed. The ground was against that bill, and these leaders who passed it knew that very well. But still they went ahead, passed that bill. And I know Finance Bill 2024 is also coming, and the same leaders now complaining, pretending that they care about the people, they will pass another Finance Bill 2024. So these are leaders who should be rejected. Kenyans should also not pretend that they don't know what is happening. Everything that is happening in this government, Ruto has a knowledge of everything. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Those watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's meet in our next video.